Greetings, welcome back to PinkOddBird. Today I'm here to share this Change is Gonna Come book with you. This book it was really emotional, and I think that it's not terribly embellished, and it's a really simple book. It's really just about the message, but I think when you're immersed in the process of the art, it's a little bit of a more different take than it is when you're just visually watching it, I believe. And so, at any rate, I do hope that you will still feel the connection of what I was trying to convey here with this. With everything going on, I felt like this would be the right thing to make. Also, I was going to say that this book will be available, and I feel like the right thing to do would be to donate to a cause. The proceeds will be by way of a donation to Colors of Change. I thought that it would be a good idea to put the money towards an organization that's out there trying to make a difference. So check the description box below for the status on this book. I will update it as soon as it is gone, so that way you can know that it's it's got a new home and there's been a cause that's been contributed to as well. This book is made in the style of the super antique prayer books, and I'm talking like from the 17th or 18th 17 or 1800s, late 1700s, 1800s. And I wanted to try something different. They used to wrap the books like this, so I've just chosen a very simple piece of muslin to wrap this book. This is how the cover looks, and you'll notice there is no binding. Well, the binding is actually by way of this hole here on the front and this one here on the back. So it's basically built the way the old prayer books were built back in the day, and I really just wanted to try something different. And I think that this turned out actually really awesome. I love it, and it's something different. And yeah, I'm definitely really into trying all these like different covers. So this fabric was actually kind of like a pinkish, peachy color before, and all I did was I added some black paint and I added some other mediums to keep the fabric soft. And then I just dyed this fabric that way. And I wanted to use this fabric because it keeps with the really simple look of those old antique books. And so I'm really super happy with that. The closure is just some twine, and I've attached the little heart for love. And all you do is you just unwrap this. I'm going to sit it down and then take the wrapping portion and just set it off to the left hand side. So the book is really going to be called Change, because I feel like even though the stuff that's happening right now has been going on for years and years and years, and change happens or slightly happens, but it's just like history keeps repeating itself. So I feel like at this point, all we can really hope for is just an official change to where everybody feels like they are a human being who matters in this world. And I'm talking inclusively. So right now, the fight is Black Lives Matter. And this is because there is a subset of people, Black people, who do not feel that their lives are valued as much as everyone else's. And so when you have Black Lives Matter, it is not to say that anybody else's life doesn't matter, because it does. But when you feel excluded, it's not wrong to want to feel included. So I chose if you guys remember a while back, the Music Vault was a series that I did, and I loved that series. I did 12 months where I created 12 different projects that were all inspired by songs. So for this book, I also decided to base it on a song, and that song is A Change Is Gonna Come by Sam Cooke. So the book, like I said, is really simple, but much like the prayer books from, those antique prayer books, all it was a vessel to carry the messages of their religion and their prayers. So just the same idea with this. I just want this to be like a vessel to deliver the message of what Sam Cooke's song was trying to say. The digital images that you're going to see in this book were provided by Daisy, who is Tsunami Rose, and she actually gave me this book, she actually sent me these digital images back in July, I want to say. Back in January. And she had created these digitals way back then, and I felt like now would probably be the perfect time to use them, so I am. So what I did was I wrote the lyrics out for this song, and I've spread it out, and then I've also done some sketches in the book that kind of go along with the lyrics. So I was born by the river in a little tent. I used some paint as an art medium here to kind of convey what the struggles have been over time. So we have black, white, and then the metallic gold is the symbol of change. So on some of the pages, you'll notice the paint is going to basically tell its own story. If you know history, you should know and understand the story. And I feel like if I have to take the time to explain, what each page that has paint on it represents, that kind of might detract from the art piece itself. So here's a pocket. There aren't very many pockets. There aren't very many embellishments. It's not that kind of a book, like I said before. And I know I said that gold was the indication for a change, and I've also painted all the edges of the pages in gold as well. As the book progresses, you'll start to see more gold. I did a little timeline down here. If you'll notice on the pages with with where it says a long time, I've done some kind of time mechanism sketch. There's my stamp, and I just did BLM here on the very back. That's going to be it for today. I hope that you all will check the description box for more information, and I appreciate you spending a little time with me today. I just want to remind everyone to take care, to stay safe, and to be kind. And until next time, toodaloo.